Well, hey everybody, welcome back to a comic go-round, and what I'm doing now, because of this whole situation where we're locked down, I'm just going to be showing you some books that I enjoyed, even though sometimes I didn't get the full story. I had to read it a couple of times, but the covers I enjoyed and the run I enjoyed. So what I'm going to show you today is this run here. I don't know if you guys remember this, but The Dark Nights Metal. This started in 2017. Greg Capullo is your cover artist here, with a couple of others. Placenza is on here as well. And the only reason I'm showing you this is because I read in the previews that the second part of this storyline, and it looks like it's going to be featuring Superman, is now going to start happening. So I thought, you know what, let's go through the Metal and the Forge titles just to see what they look like and what we can remember on them. So this was number one. This was Metal. This came out in 2017, and it was a Scott Snyder, Greg Capullo, and it was a very interesting story. But you really had to be on top of it because there were so many things happening. So that was number one. Number two, again, Greg Capullo, Jonathan Clapion, and Placenza, 2017. Number two has, of course, the Trinity on the front. And these covers, the metal part is all embossed, and they look really, really good. But, I mean, it's kind of dark, and there's foil happening, and they're really, really nice covers. I have to, and I do like them. 2017, Greg Capullo and the crew again. This is number three. And this is, again, Dark Knight number three. There were some very amazing characters that came out of this, and like I say, you had to read this story. And the first three books came out in 2017, and then 4, 5, and 6, which you're going to see now, came out in 2018. And there's a nice cover right there. You've got the fire below, and of course the metal was the nth metal in the earth and all the rest of that kind of stuff. And like I say, you kind of had to be on top of it, or else you were kind of confused reading this. 2018, this is the book that I really like, that everybody was looking for, and on my Batman Who Laughs statue, he actually holds this card, La Mort, which means the death, and you can see his two fingers, and you can kind of see the Batman Who Laughs kind of poking out there. A very nice cover, and definitely one that got your attention. And this is the one that I really wanted from 2018, and the number 6. And of course, whoops, that is the Joker cover. This cover, I had to go all over the place to find this one, and this was a must for me. And there is, I think XM Studios has done a, this is the Joker Snake, or the Joker Dragon. XM Studios has done a quarter scale where Batman has an axe and he's kind of bringing it down towards the head of this Joker dragon. But I had to have this cover, and I really had to look for it. I got the A cover. I think this is the B cover, but I really had to look for this one. And I mean, this cover's got it all. It's got the metal foil, it's got the colors, and just that Joker is just totally amazing. So that was the Dark Knights run of 6, the Dark Knights Metal, to get you ready for what was coming. And I really, like I say, you really had to be aware of what you were reading here, because lots of things was happening. And then this came out in 2017, Jim Lee, Scott Williams, Alex Sinclair, and that came out. And I remember seeing that, and I went, man, I have got to get this cover. This is Dark Days, The Forge. Of course, we have a giant Superman, or a Batman there, and Batman down here, and all sorts of mayhem going on all the way around him. Excuse me. And this is when different parts of Batman were created. A Batman kills the Joker in this, and different parts of him now turned into the evil on the nth metal, and things were created, such as this. And this is an iconic cover for me as well. 2017, Jason Fabok, and of course this was one, the Red Death, Batman, the Red Death, number 1, metal tie-in, but just a beautiful character. Red Death, there is some statues of him out there, but a really neat idea. But like I say, with these stories, you had to stay on. The best part about this is I read the whole thing, and the best part now is that I'm going to read them again, that I have them all together, because then I don't have to have a month break in between where you forget what you were talking about. But Red Death, I think, was one of the nicer characters created out of this. And then 2017, this one is the casting. Dark Days number 1, a metal tie-in, and of course we've got the Joker down there, we've got Batman over the Joker, we've got the Green Lantern back here. These covers were very kind of dark inspired covers, and that's what was nice about them, and that's it was meant to be, because this was a dark tale. Then this one came out, and I saw the cover, and I absolutely had to have 2017 Jason Fabok, The Murder Machine. Very cool. You can see Green Lantern trying to stop this thing. This was a really good story in this one about how they're trying to stop this machine. And of course, just look at that thing. It's just absolutely amazing, a big Batman skull. And the one cover that, these next two covers just caught my attention. 2017, Jason Fabok again. And of course that is Batman, what is this? Was it the Dream? Oh yeah, the Dawnbreaker. Sorry. And of course, this is a combination of Batman and Green Lantern, and just Green Lantern has always been one of my favorite superheroes. Not because of the stuff he does, but just because of the costume, the colors, the design. I really like Green Lantern right from when he was a train engineer back in the Golden Age to now. It's just the colors of a costume that really came out. When this Dawnbreaker came out, it was just, look at that, it's just so amazing. Just so many amazing characters were formed in this Dark Knights and the Metal line that it was just absolutely fantastic. The next one up, Jason Fabok again, and some others, but I mean Jason Fabok was the guy. Dark Knights #1, Batman the Drowned, and of course this is a Wonder Woman takeoff, but again, excellent looking character, kind of Marvel-esque a little bit in the movies with the one that was fighting with them in Gauntlet. I can't remember what her name is, but anyways, the Drowned, very nice character, came out with some amazing stuff. This one too, Jason Fabok, 2018, Batman the Merciless. Very cool, like almost like Viking Day. He's got, he's pretty beefed up. He's got the his ears are like horns. He's got the big sword, and he's got all of his vanquished victims below him. Very cool. Then this one came out in 2017. This is an Olivier Coipel was your artist, and this is Dark Knights Batman Lost. And again, the cover on this one, it was kind of generic. It wasn't all that standoutish and drive you crazy, but it's a nice cover, just part of the whole deal. And 2018, Jason Fabok, Brad Anderson. This one was a nice cover, Batman the Destroyer, and of course this is a takeoff on Doomsday, and you can kind of see it there. Very cool. There's a statue of this out there. It looks very cool as well, but beautiful cover, and of course all the mayhem going on around when all of this was going on. And then the cover, I'll take this out of here, and the cover that everybody went nuts for when it came out was this one, 2018 Jason Fabok, and of course the Batman Who Laughs, Dark Knight #1, Dark Metal tie-in. This was not his first. A lot of people said, oh, this is his first appearance. This is not his first appearance. I can't remember what the other one is. I'm sure Roger or Bad Avenger will fill that in for us down below, but this is not his first appearance. But it's neat to have the three crazy Robins. That looks so totally cool. And the Batman Who Laughs, just a great character, of course, which is the Joker and the Batman combined through the nth metal. Very neat. And 2018, this is Liam Sharp, one of my favorite artists. I really like Liam Sharp. I met him at a con, and he's a real nice guy. Hawkman Found, Dark Knights metal tie-in. Really neat. This giant hawk with this gigantic hammer, and there's our Hawkman right down there, getting ready to be turned into jello. Looks very cool. And then the last one, that 2018, this is a Doug Mahnke cover, and this is Dark Knights Rising Wild Hunt, and we have a little bit of everything in there. We have all the baddies all back here: Red Death, Batman Who Laughs, Destroyer, the Drowned, Dawnbreaker, and of course the crazy Robins. Just a beautiful cover all the way around. I really like this series, but like I said, when I was reading it at the time, it was hard to get into because so much was happening, and you had to understand about the Joker in the past and the Batman in the future and the nth metal and going down and the fighting, and it was pretty cool. But I am going to read it again. So just kind of like this virtual con that all we can do. I just wanted to throw some comics out for you guys today. We had a lot of fun in our live show yesterday. We had 5 people on, had a great time. We're probably going to be doing another one this Wednesday night just for something to do. I'll get that all up for you, but just wanted to show you some books. And I really thought, you know what, I want to show these metal books because I enjoyed them when they came through, and just want you guys to see them before they start the new series and see if it jogs a memory. Anyways, thank you very much, everyone. Let me know what you think of these covers, whether you liked the story or you didn't, or you thought it was kind of a waste of time. Let me know, but there is the second part coming, and it's going to be quite interesting. So Area 51, home of the superheroes, all locked in like you guys. Stay safe, wash your hands, listen to what you're being told, and let's get over this ASAP. Be kind, don't hoard, and support those that need your support. Catch you guys all in the next one. Bye-bye.